Good evening, guys. Tony here. It's Friday, May the 21st. I've got an exciting little short video for you of confirmations. I think that you'll enjoy this crazy confirmations that happened the past few days. But before I get to that, if you haven't accepted the Lord Jesus Christ, do it today while there's still time. There's steps in the description. Don't wait for some special time to get saved. There's no better time like now. We're not promised another day. Jesus said, "Come as you are." And while we were yet sinners, He died for us. So like I say, there's never a better time than right now to get on your life jacket and to make sure that when you die, you'll go to heaven, or if Jesus comes, you'll go in the rapture. So, like I said, follow the description and get saved now. Don't waste any more time. We don't have time. Is the whole point. We are quickly running out of time, and the prophecies of the Bible are just jumping out the pages. The world is upside down. And the state of Israel is crazy, and that alone would be enough to say that, hey, we're in the end times. But that's not all, guys. I could sit here and talk for hours about the craziness in the world. That proves that we are in the last of the last days. So, anyways, get saved. Wednesday morning, I had this confirmation at 3:47 in the morning that I made a video about Wednesday night. And it was about the trumpet or the shofar that I heard, or at least what I think it was a shofar. But at any rate, I counted like 10 blasts or 10 sounds, and started at 3:47. So I made the video about that night. But what I didn't tell you, and I didn't think it was important or that was any kind of a confirmation, was that when I got to work Wednesday morning after having that happen, I'll park in a parking lot that's down there's a paved part of the parking lot, and then way at the end there's a gravel part, and I always park down there just for the exercise, just to walk. It's quite a ways to the building. And there's a fence going around it, and there's woods on one side, and on the other side is the road, and then there's a business across the street. And it's kind of out in the country, so there's not a whole lot out there. And there's a big field in front of that business across the street. Well, I get out of the car, and I heard, and I mean, it sounded like a turkey. And it actually startled me because I have never seen a turkey in the wild, only on TV or something. I've never actually physically seen a wild turkey. Okay, so I heard it. It shocked me, and I didn't believe what I was hearing. So I'm like, that sounded like a turkey. I turned around, and I seen a bird perched on the fence. And I'm like, I know that bird didn't make that sound. All of a sudden, I heard it again. And so someone else was getting out of the car, and I said, "Do you hear this?" And the thing, when it gobbled again or whatever, he said to me, he says, "That's a turkey." He says, "We need to find somebody with a shotgun." He was joking around. And so I'll go over closer to the fence so I could see across the street to the field that's over there. And sure enough, it was a wild turkey, but there was two of them, two wild turkeys. And I know it'll sound like a big deal, guys, but it's going to make sense in a minute. So I thought it was weird, and I was telling people about it inside. I'm like, "Well, I've never seen a wild turkey." "Oh, there's lots of wild turkeys out here. They're all over the place." I'm like, "Well, I knew there's wild turkeys. I mean, I know they're all over the place. I just never seen. I'm 48 years old. I have never seen a turkey in the wild." So that was really cool. That was neat. No big deal. Just it was cool. There wasn't no point putting it in a video. I didn't think it was worth even mentioning. But then Thursday morning, 3:47 a.m. I was out on the porch again. And what's weird is I didn't plan to be out there at that time. I just woke up and walked outside. Now, here's what's the crazy part, guys, okay? This is where it gets a little crazy. On Wednesday morning, I was watching Hourly Watch's video that they had posted a couple hours prior. At least that's what it said, 2 hours, posted 2 hours ago. It might have been more than 2 hours, but you know how Facebook or YouTube does, I mean. Anyways, I was watching Hourly Watch, and they were reading the verse of the day, and they were talking. It was the verse where it says that what profit a man to gain the world and lose his own soul. And while he was reading that, lose your own soul part is when the sound started blasting. So I missed the first 2 or 3, and then I started counting. So I counted 7. So it was either 9 or 10. I believe it was 10. I believe there was 3. So that's why I said I'm pretty sure it was 10 blasts. I don't know what that means, but whatever it was 10 of them. And but then Thursday morning, after I made the video, like I said, and then the turkey thing happened on Wednesday morning, and I made the video that night, and I didn't mention the turkeys. And then Thursday morning, I made another. I was outside again around the same time, And at 3:47, I mean precisely, because right when I heard the sound, I looked at the phone and it said 3:47. I mean, on the money, guys. I mean, the precise moment or a minute, 3:47. I heard, it was a bear. Guys, it was a bear. I have heard bears in the wild. I've seen them in the wild. I've been around bears. We used to go to Cherokee every year on vacation. That was our favorite spot, was Maggie Valley in Cherokee. We'd go down there and we'd feed them bears at that bear zoo. And I know what a bear sounds like. It was a bear. And I went inside thinking, oh, I better get inside. You know, I don't want to be out here if this bear comes running up. But 3:47 in the morning, guys. 3:47. Just keep that in the back of your mind. 3:47. Exact same time I heard what appeared to be another shofar on Wednesday morning. So I go to work Thursday morning, and I didn't see the turkeys. But I did ask somebody if they had heard any turkeys lately, or this morning or whatever, and they had. So they said, yeah, well, they were out there this morning again, because some of my coworkers get there like 2 hours before I do, and they work late every day. I just work my 8 hours. But they said that they'd seen those turkeys. So that was interesting. So my point is, 2 days in a row, turkeys were outside. Now, this is something I forgot to say. When I got out of the car and I heard that those turkeys on Wednesday morning, I was thinking to myself, is this real? I mean, is this really turkeys? Is this real? Am I really hearing this? I don't know how exact words I use, but in my mind I was thinking, is this real? Am I really hearing is this real? Okay, there's Israel. The turkeys is real. Turkeys were invading. You might see where I'm going with this now. The turkeys was invading our neighbor. Okay, the turkeys invading our neighbor Israel. Anyways, okay, look, guys, God communicates with me in a special way, because I know that I'm not real bright and I don't catch things. Sometimes he has to spell things out for me, because I won't get it otherwise. And I'm telling you, this is what's coming into my heart, okay? And then I heard the bear the next morning. A bear? Roar. I heard a bear at 3:47, exact same time. Now, here's something else to say. Now, you know where I'm going with this. Russia's the bear. It actually came out 2 days after the turkeys appeared. There was 2 turkeys, and 2 days after the turkeys appeared, at my work, an article came out, Hourly Watch posted about Israel, and it was Turkey. The president of Turkey, Erdogan, met with Vladimir Putin, Russia the bear, in Turkey, about they were going to invade Israel and take over Jerusalem. Something to that effect, guys. You got to go back and watch this, okay? I'm not sure exactly what was said, except that they said we have to come together with our allies or something to that effect, and we have to take Jerusalem. Guys, you can't make this up. Okay, now, here's the other thing. At work, I got a stand-up Crown forklift. If anybody out there that drives forklifts or knows about forklifts, there's a stand-up forklift made by Crown, and it's like a 3,500 pound forklift. It's electric, and it's got something wrong with the handle. And whenever you go to try to shift the mast, it glitches out and it pops up an error code. And the error code is 743. Okay, 743. Now, I realized that 743. I looked it up in Strong's. I can't remember now what it was. An archangel. I think it says it was archangel or something. You can look it up. It's an archangel or a leader. Some kind of a leader angel. I think it also had another one in Hebrew. It said something about to lean on or lean against, something to that effect. Okay, so something like that. You can look it up. But at any rate, yeah, archangel and then to lean on. So at any rate, 743 is 347 backwards. Now, that's just coincidence. I know, guys, that some of this stuff just seems like coincidence. But when I was coming to work Thursday morning, remember, Thursday morning is when I heard the bear. So when I got on my way to work, I was crossing over this bridge over the interstate. And there was a car in front of me. And I swear I felt in my spirit something was like tugging at me really strong to look at the tag on the car in front of me. And I don't even know why, but it did. And when I looked at it, it was a couple letters, 743. I'm not joking. 743. That's 347 backwards. The two times that I heard the two things, the two confirmations, and then the opposite of it, the reverse of it, was my work, the forklift's error code, and the tag. And, you know, the tag and the error code could just be coincidence, but isn't it odd that it's backwards? And you know what? I have to take back what I said. I think that 347 is. You guys look up the numbers now, because I should have wrote this all down, but I'm tired. I've had a long day. My daughter had her band concert today, so I've just been running all day. But think about that: turkeys and a bear. 347 in the morning. Error code on the forklift 743. Tag that says 743. And it's the opposite. I don't know what this means, guys, but this is some sort of confirmation. It's got to do with Turkey. It's got to do with Russia. And it's got to do with Israel, because I kept thinking in my mind, is this real? This is real? These turkeys, this is real. Turkeys invading our neighbor? Our neighbor's Israel. God, our neighbor is Israel. Are you kidding me? They're about to invade Israel. This is a warning. God was warning me that Russia and Turkey is about to invade Israel. I believe that the Gog and Magog war is about to begin, guys. That's all I got to say about that. I'm telling you, this is for real. I don't know why God chose to show this to me. I really don't know. And I'll be honest with you, if he had not have come back and revisited this in my mind, I probably would have never even put it together, because that's how brilliant I am. It was so obvious, but I missed, because I kept thinking, was this some kind of a confirmation? Turkeys? And they're like, what does turkeys got to do with anything? I'm like, Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, because I love to eat turkey. Turkey, the country. God, I'm sure God's laughing at me right now. He's like, oh, really? I mean, what I got to do, shake you? But at any rate, guys, Turkey. Turkey is about to invade our neighbor Israel with Russia the bear. That's what I'm getting from this. Now, I could be wrong. I don't know. I see they just declared a ceasefire. So what is this all about? I do know this. They're declaring a ceasefire. And the Bible says when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction comes upon them. Could this be the sign directly before the Gog and Magog war? Guys, this is real. This is real. I'm not joking with you. I ain't making this up. I couldn't even make this up if I wanted to. These confirmations, man, when they come, they come. I mean, it just blows my. I mean, I'm completely just. I'm mind blown. I mean, this knocked my socks off. I don't even know. It was so obvious, and I missed it. How many times has God showed me things obvious, and I just miss it because I'm just because I mean, I wasn't expecting turkeys at work, so I guess my mind drifted away from the aspect of turkey being the place to why are turkeys, wild turkeys is, I've never, any rate, you see what I'm saying? I've never seen them in the wild. But guys, once I'll put it all together and God revisited it with me, like I said, and he put it all together in my mind, there's something about the numbers too, but it almost seems like the archangel or whatever, it may be a sign of protection. It may be that God's warning me the devil's about to come. The archangel is being, possibly the fallen angel, the devil. And to lean, and maybe he's saying to lean on God. Look the numbers up and you'll see us. Look up 347 and 743 in Strong's Greek and Hebrew, because I had put that together and I forgot to write it down. I should have wrote it down so I could tell you. But anyways, guys, I love y'all so much. Like I said, if you haven't accepted Lord Jesus Christ, do it today. God, I'm going to make some more videos when I can this weekend, but my wife's grandfather passed away, and we have to go to his memorial service tomorrow. So I won't have a lot of time tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow evening I'll have some time to get back on here. But if I get any time in the morning before we go, I'm going to try to do some research and all. But guys, just keep your eyes to the sky. Jesus is coming soon. Get saved. Well, still got a little bit of time. There's steps in the description. And keep watching, guys, and stay encouraged, because I'm telling you, Jesus is about to come, and this was crazy. I mean, this is the first time I ever had any kind of a confirmation, I think, that was concerning another country, or at least that I was aware of. And I guess I would have never put the turkey thing together if I hadn't heard that bear. And guys, this was a very clear crystal clear. I know exactly what this was, and it wasn't like a long growl. When I heard the growl, I looked at the phone. It was 3:47, just like it was the night before when I heard that shofar thing, whatever it was. 3:47 on the dot. And you know how bears got that really deep ruffle, you know? It doesn't sound demonic. It didn't sound anything like that. It was an animal sound. It was definitely a bear. Like I said, I've heard them all my life. I know what a bear sounds like. And we do have bears here in York County. We definitely do. There was actually film footage on the news of bears, of a black bear running through a common area right in the city of York, probably like 4 years ago. So they're here. So it didn't shock me to hear a bear, but it shocked me that I heard it at exactly 3:47 a.m. So anyways, that was my great confirmation, guys. Turkey, Russia, I believe, is about to invade Israel. So just keep your eyes on the news and Watchmen and everybody, because this could be the start of the Gog and Magog war, which that's a absolute imminent sign that Jesus is about to come, I believe, and the tribulation is about to start. So y'all have a good night. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Good night.